Hello, Dr. Berg here. In this video, we're going to talk about intermittent fasting and discipline. So the first thing I want to say is, for those of you that are already doing this, I'm going to say you are amazing, because it's not easy to go 18 hours or 20 hours without eating. It takes a tremendous amount of discipline. So well done on that. For those of you that are not doing that, I want to try to talk you into it because there's some really cool benefits. My message has always been, you have the power over food, your body, your health. Okay, but what do most people do? It's the opposite. It's the food is controlling them. I was in the airport last night. I was watching people in line at the Cinnabon little place they had there. There wasn't a lot of people in line that looked healthy. There wasn't any slim people. There was a lot of overweight people in that line. And basically, the food manufacturing companies are really smart in that they prey on people's emotions, the sensation of that food. It's all short term. They don't think tomorrow. They're thinking right now and just going there eating that Cinnabon. So people live for the sensation of food. Their whole life is wrapped around this sensation. Okay? It comes with a package. Okay? I'm not talking about the sensation of health foods. I'm talking about the sensation of junk foods. The food manufacturing companies have inserted many chemicals in those foods that keep you highly addictive. So what's happening is they're being controlled by this blood sugar trap. They spike the sugar, it goes down. Now they're hungry, they go eat it. Goes up, they get tired, goes down, they eat it. And it's literally a trap. So in intermittent fasting, it's an exercise in self-discipline. Now, when we get to intermittent fasting, most people are doing it with fairly healthy foods. So I'm not talking about doing the Cinnabon with intermittent fasting, but intermittent fasting is an exercise in self-discipline. If you think about it, it has so many benefits physically, like increasing growth hormone by 2,000%, regrowing nerve cells so your cognitive function is amazing, high levels of ketosis where your body is so level, you're out of the blood sugar issues now. Now you have this incredible energy that's very sustaining, improving your memory, improving inflammation, improving your cardiovascular function. I mean, it's amazing. But beyond the health, there's also increasing your personal power, your personal willpower, because you're actually putting discipline where you're not eating for a period of time, despite all this temptation. It really improves your personal willpower, which is actually almost equivalent to the body improvements. So I want you to look beyond the short-term pleasure of food and look at the long-term benefits on a physical and emotional level of intermittent fasting, because I think you'll love it. There is some uncomfortableness in the first 2 weeks because you're adapting to it, but you can do it on such a nice gradual increase that it's not that hard. But you have to just be really conscious of what you're doing and not randomly just kind of eat what you want. Okay? So you start with 3 meals a day. Do that for a period of time without snacks. Then graduate to, eating later and later and later, the breakfast, until the point where you're having no breakfast at all. You're just doing a lunch and a dinner, 2 meals. So I put a link down below of how to do this. So the next step is just to start.
So as of today, I'm just under 60 pounds total loss since. And so for the women out there, you guys, I was killing a size 18 women's, and now I'm in a loose size 10.
Wow, that's fantastic. You basically have a six-pack ab right now, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I never really had six-pack abs, let's just say. Even when I was 170 pounds, soccer weight, it wasn't defined, let's just say, in terms of that. You can kind of see the outsides, but you never could see the inside. Now you can definitely see the whole thing, especially if I flex a little bit, that's very prominent. And, that definitely feels good. I'm proud that I don't have to worry about wearing a swim shirt when I go with my kids to the pool or something, which I would when I was 180 pounds or 190 pounds. I felt a little embarrassed in that way. But besides just looking better, I just feel 100% better. It's hard to tell how you feel really when you're 180 pounds. You don't feel good, but if I could compare somehow, get the feeling trapped in a bottle for both feelings at the same time, it's so much better now than it was then.
So I thought, let me give my body a chance to adapt more. And 2-3 months, I did my blood test again, and my cholesterol was at the normal range. I was so happy. You know, like sorry, doctor, like I have two members of my family, you know, one died of a heart stroke and one is disabled from the neck down just because of heart disease. And I didn't want to take that route because I know if I'm going to start taking tablets, I'm going to start, it's going to open for me other doors, like other medications. And I thought, no, I don't want to do that. I wanted to go into ketosis, and I got committed, and people saw my results.
Hey, if you haven't already subscribed, press this little button down below, okay? Thanks.